Hi, I'm Neil from Heavyocity. Today we're showing our virtual instrument Evolve. We're at the Best Service booth at Musikmesse 2009. Our instrument is geared towards dramatic scoring for films, games, television. It's a large collection of big percussive hits, beat slice loops, melodic instruments that have been treated in a unique way, stingers and transitions, which are kind of music meets sound design, and a whole bunch of other elements. So I'm going to start off by showing you a sequence that we're running. All these instruments are from our virtual instrument Evolve and nothing else. So I'll show you a bit of this song. So you're hearing a combination of percussion and vocals, some kind of trancey vibes, and then it goes into a trailer-esque, big hits. So we're going to move on and show you more of the instrument. We've got rhythmic suites, which is a major category, and inside that we've got loop percussives, loop tonals, and then we have sequenced and arpeggiated percussives and tonals. Like I've said, everything is beat slice loops, and in the way that we've set it up is we have full loops on the bottom, and then from there we move to some of the bottom loops that are just big boomers, and then mid-range loops, which would be like toms. And then as you move up the keyboard, we have like medals and hi-hats. So you can really combine these to get some great textures. When you're scoring for TV, if you're doing a comedy scene, you're looking for some elements that would be, you know, kind of whimsical and fun. These are a little silly and really great to layer. Kind of beatbox. And so on. Like I said, there's about 7 different genres, over 600 loops. So moving to the next category here, we have loop tonals. And some of the higher stuff up here. And again, change the tempo. Way up. So the next part of the library, we've got sequenced and arpeggiated percussives and tonals. And everything can be randomized here, whether it's panning, velocity, or filter. We've got effects like delay, reverb, and phaser, and all those are already assigned to controller. Percussive kits, which is a mix of like drum kits, you know, we have like gritty kits, comedy kits, grungy kits, and these are great for augmenting the loops that already exist in the library. And so on. And a bunch of different kind of vibes and styles. So moving down, we have some great large percussion. So moving into the next section, which is the beginning of kind of the tonal stuff, we've got this music meets sound design kind of vibe, and these are long, enveloping, evolving sounds. Really effectual for kind of dark and moody sounds. Moving down, we have some tonal sweeps. And melodic instruments, we've got this really cool instrument called Frozen Piano. Really evocative. So the instruments that we've used, when we've used melodic instruments in our library, we've really tried to treat them in a unique way where you load them in and they're production ready. They sound great right out of the box. And then we have a whole pad and effects section in here as well. Some of it can be very dark and spooky, called Entombed. Definitely dark and scary, but really moody and a great vibe. Really works well in gaming and in some of the effects. We have a fifth folder called Expanded Content, which is free for registered users. It was created after Evolve was initially released a few months ago. And we have a whole bunch of new instruments in here. That's an example of one. That's all follows the tempo of your host sequencer. Some of the other presets in the expanded content are mapped loop slices. We've taken everything in the rhythmic suites, all of the 7 genres, and broken them up so each loop is available individually. Also, you've got and in the end of the expanded content, we have a whole bunch of surround presets where we've taken a lot of the ambient pads and formatted them for surround if you're working in surround, the instruments, pads and effects, and some of the tonal instruments. And then in tonality and effects in the expanded content, there's a whole bunch of other instruments to add to your creativity and to inspire you. And that's it. Thank you very much for Musikmesse 2009. Again, I'm Neil from Heavyocity EVOLVE, showing our dramatic instrument.